Hello and welcome to your ninth Python tutorial video, and in this video we're going to be playing with functions. We're going to be knowing how to define a function, how to use a function, and yes, we're going to learn how to use a function. But before that, let us look at what we learned last time. So last time we learned about the while statement and the range statement. So what is range statement? If you recall, range statement is printing out something between a specific thing from a specific starting point to a particular ending point. For example, print out everything between 10 to 50, print it out in the multiples of 5 or 10, and then what's the while statement? While is like it's a condition or something. Is, if you recall, it is if while this is happening, print that. While this is lower than this, print that. And this is the example we use for while. So let's say sonum is 14, while sonum is like more than 5, print sonum, and with it, and we deduct the sonum by 1 each time the program ran. And then yes, so it ran for quite a bit until it became 6, and below that it would be less than 5. So this is what we printed. Now let's move on to today's lesson, which is function. So now, what are functions? So functions are it's like a job. It's like a job for a particular part. So for example, let's say I'm Sonam and I'm in a company, and my function is to calculate the currency change, or calculate or converting from Ngiltrum to USD, or United States dollar to Ngiltrum. So let's say this is my function, and that is my function, and after some time I'll print out that this is the rate of change. This is like the amount, like 1 BTN makes that, the 1 USD makes that, and that's my function. So like that we can make functions in Python. So each function does a specific job. So now let us move on to the practical stuff. So now first you define a function, you use the def thing. You use the def, and then you define the function, then you give the function a name. So let's say I'll say sonum. So I'm giving sonum a name, I'm giving sonum a function, then you have to use bracket in here. So the next time you can put the conditions, or like the variable inside. So you can put the variable inside, and then you can calculate the variable. So first I'll now use the variable. So then def sonum, define sonum, and then you use the colon, and then you use the colon and then enter. And then what is sonum's function? Let's say first I'll try it simple. So let's say sprint I am here. So my function right now, or the thing I have to do right now, is just say I am here. So let's try running it. What? It's not printing out anything, right? That is why, it is because we just gave the variable sonum, gave the function sonum a thing to do, but we didn't tell the thing to do. Like, for example, I don't know how to explain this, but let's say you told me my job is to say I'm here, but you never told me when to do it. Like, you never told me when to do it or how many times to do it. So that's why I will not do it, right? I will never do it. So that's why we have to call the function in Python as well. So we have to tell them to do it. So now how you call the function is just by writing the function, function name, and then the brackets, and we're done. So we're good to go. Let's see. So we press this, and then here. So now you have told me to do it right now. You have told me to say I'm here right now. So that's why I said I'm here. Now let's try doing something like more interesting, or let's try calculating like I don't know what to say, USD to BTN or stuff like that. So let's try this. Now, alright, so we'll define sonum again, but now we'll fill in the brackets. So let's delete this, and I will fill in the brackets. So let's say my job is to convert it to BTN. So the variable will be BTN in this one. So let's say let's say USD. So So Ngiltrum, let's say Ngiltrum. Let's give this Ngiltrum equals, let's give it a variable, Ngiltrum equals BTN. So when we call the function later, we use a bracket, right? So we use sonum bracket, and we can put the number of, so we give a variable, so we can change the variable in what, like we can change the variable what we want or what number we want. So let's say btn times where's times 70. Yes, I don't know, I just mixed up my calculation, but so let's say btn times 70. Let's alright, so btn times, no, it's USD times 70, right? So it's USD times it's btn times 70. So yes, so btn times 70. Then there's like print it now. So print, let's print it. Let's print it out. Let's say btn, right? So the variable is btn. So let's print it out. Then let's call the function down below. Let's say sonum, and then let's go. Let's name the, like, let's give it a number. So let's say 8. So now what is the btn, right? So it's 8. Oh, we have to print out neutrum. Oh, forgot. So let's print out neutrum. Sorry about that. We have to print out neutrum. Alright, so now let's try it again. And then we got 560. So which means 70, like $8 equals to 560 neutrum. But I'm not too sure about the rate, or like what is the amount of the currency or something like that. But this is just a bluff, right? So this is just a bluff, so I'm not pretty sure, I'm not sure if this is right or not. But that's how you do it. So yes, that's how you do it. That's how you define the function, and that's how you use the bracket, giving it a variable, and then calculating stuff. And yes, that's pretty much about functions right now. And that's pretty much about today as well. So yes, today we learned about function, and I guess this is for today. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.